another video. My name is Rebecca Avila and I'm a service learning student at CSUMB. Today's topic is on bioluminescence. Let's dive into it. Bioluminescence is a term we use for living light. Bio is for living organisms and luminescent is for light. Bioluminescence is really interesting because it can happen at a range of temperatures and it doesn't need to be hot. In fact, it doesn't burn anything living, so that's why it could take place in places like the deep ocean floor where no light comes in from the sun and it is extremely cold. Unlike a glow stick that fades away as the chemicals get used up, bioluminescence uses and relies on chemical reactions that are replenishable, so the reactions can happen and occur multiple times until the organism dies. So why do organisms use bioluminescence? Bioluminescence is used for organisms to communicate with and also to use as defense mechanisms. The railroad worm can glow flashing lights of green and red, and it uses this bioluminescence light in order to distract the predator, because the predator will be distracted by the flashing lights to eat it while it runs away, essentially. And we see this in other examples, like the gossamer worm uses their lights to distract predators because they use their light and they make it look like almost essentially like pixie dust, and it spreads across behind them while they run away, and then the predator will be too focused on the cloud of sparkles and instead of trying to eat the worm. So it's really cool on how these organisms use their bioluminescence in order to protect themselves and in order to survive. We also see organisms using bioluminescence in order to eat and attract prey. So they will use, for example, the anglerfish has this lure attached to its mouth, which is essentially like a sac of the bioluminescence, and their prey is drawn to that, like how moths would be drawn to like light bulbs. And so it's really interesting again to see how organisms use bioluminescence. We don't only see bioluminescence on the ocean floor, but we also see it in non-ocean environments. We see it like in fireflies, and they use two chemicals, lucerne and luciferase, and when they mix together in the presence of oxygen, it creates a chemical reaction that shows the light, and that's how fireflies work. And it's super interesting how like living things can create their own light. That's all for this backyard science video today. I hope you learned something new, and